What is up, bro squad? Are you guys ready to learn about sex and get some of these sex techniques so you can bang women left and right and be the best alpha sex god ever? You guys ready for this shit? I don't know if you are. So grab your cocks and let's get into it. Epic sex tip number 1, and that is invest in a protractor. You know how many times I whip this out when I'm banging a chick that I don't even know? Because you know what? When you're a missionary, you think angles don't matter? It's all about angles, you moron. You gotta line this up with your penis and you gotta make a 37-degree angle with their clit. Otherwise, why even having sex, you idiot? I mean, get a protractor. What are you thinking? How are you gonna know what angle you are banging your partner at if you don't have one of these? What are you just gonna guess? And then the physical stimulation is only 98% of what it could be when you could be at 100%. So invest in that. Epic sex tip number 2, that is to never ever talk about sex. You want your partner knowing everything about you? No, you gotta stay mysterious. They're gonna lose interest. They're not gonna wanna have sex with someone they know everything about. You gotta be as mysterious as you can be, otherwise that chick is gonna bang your friend or your brother or even your sister. She might go lesbo, dude. So what are you gonna do? You gonna talk about sex or you gonna not talk about sex? You gotta not talk about sex, because otherwise you're losing that chick, dude. She's gonna move on because there's no mystery there. You gotta build intrigue, you gotta be brooding, you gotta be sexy. You can't tell them all your secrets, all your desires, all your needs, and they definitely shouldn't tell you that. If they try to, you gotta shut that shit down, bro. Otherwise, the sex is gonna be crappy as hell, dude. Epic sex tip number 3. This is a big one. When you're having sex, you gotta change positions a lot. You gotta keep your partner guessing, keep them on their toes. 1 second you're doing missionary, you pump twice, you flip them over, you do some doggy style for 3 pumps, you flip them over again, now they're riding you. And they're gonna be like, what is going on? Can't he just pick a position and stick with it? And you're like, no, you idiot. Suck my cock, you moron, because you have no idea what I have in store for you. And the more they're guessing, the more they're going to be into it, and then they're going to be losing their minds because it's going to be awesome and amazing, and you're going to be a sex god, and then yeah, it's gonna be epic, bro. Epic sex tip number 4. Don't moan like a girl. That's their responsibility. You gotta be quiet. Give them some room to express themselves. You know, if you're pounding the right way and you have the right angles measured with your protractor, they should be screaming in pleasure, and you gotta let that happen. You can't moan like a little bitch. You gotta let them do it. So that way, you know, haven't you ever seen a porn? The girl is always moaning. You ever hear the guy moan? Maybe when he comes, but that's different, dude. That's totally different. You gotta be a strong, stoic male. You can't do all that crazy, stupid moaning. That's for girls, dude. And we're alpha males. Epic sex tip number 5. This is a big one. That is never use a condom unless you absolutely have to. Don't use protection. It's gonna make it feel bad. Don't you want to have the best stimulation on the tip of your penis ever? And then you can't be wearing protection. It's not gonna feel as good. And sex is all about that feeling. Why are we gonna cover it up, and if we can just pull out and you know, do our stuff on their chest or face or whatever? That's what you should be doing anyway. So why are you wearing protection? Who cares? Plus, if that girl's a dirty slut, and she's gonna give you an STD, then you shouldn't be sleeping with that dirty slut anyway, because that's disgusting, bro. Sex tip number 6, that is to never make eye contact, because you don't want to catch feelings. Trust me, you do not want to catch feelings, and you don't want them to catch feelings, because there's nothing worse besides like an STD than a girl that just wants to continually have sex with you. We want to get rid of these women, get them out of our lives the first time we have sex, because that's all they're good for. They're good for that 1 sexual experience, maybe 2 if they're like super hot, but then you don't want to catch feelings. You don't want to see this person ever again. That'd just be weird. That's not what sex is all about. That's not what hooking up's all about. And if we want to be sex gods, sex masters, then being monogamous, like, Are you stupid? We can't do that. Sex tip number 7, that is to leave the room once you're done having sex. You don't want to stick around for any cuddling whatsoever. You want to give them the time to really think about what happened and think about how amazing that was. If you start cuddling and stuff, they're not going to be able to really think about that and think about how awesome an alpha you were. And they're not going to have time to text all their friends, their hot friends, about how amazing that sexual experience was, so that you can just now go bang their friends or possibly have a threesome, foursome, or beyond, a full orgy where you are the only guy. That is the only orgy I'm into because I'm not gay, bro. Sex tip number 8, that is to not waste time on foreplay. People don't want foreplay. That's for like high schoolers or middle schoolers. Fingering, I mean, I was doing that when I was 5. I mean, that's stupid. That's lame. Women, they want to see your penis and then they want it to pound them right in the ass or vagina. Whatever, you know, whatever you want, whatever the guy wants, that's what's going to happen. You got to make that happen. And we don't want to waste any time in foreplay because they're just going to start getting bored. They're going to be like, where is this monster cock and why isn't it inside me at this point? They get impatient, you know, and you know, these days with social media and all this instant gratification, we don't have time to waste. You got to just go in thrusting right away, get your protractor out, make sure you're measuring the angles correctly, and just go right in, because foreplay is honestly a waste of time. It's stupid. Why would you waste time if you can bang right away, you know? Who wants to make out? That's stupid. Epic sex tip number 9, that is to sleep with as many people as you can. If you want to get good at sex, you gotta sleep with a bunch of random people. Because how are you gonna ever figure out what works and what doesn't work unless you sleep with a bunch of different people that have a bunch of different individual preferences, you know? Right? You gotta sleep with as many people as you can. Then you're gonna have more sex too, because like then you can meet like a couple chicks like a week, and then, you know, if you're in a relationship, people in relationships don't have sex, so it's stupid. Don't waste your time on some chick that wants to have sex with you every single day in a relationship. You gotta have sex with new people. You gotta experiment. You know, figure out what works and what doesn't work on a bunch of different people with different opinions on things. That's what makes. Sex tip number 10, that is to master physical technique, because this is all that matters. That's why we got that protractor in the beginning, so we can measure the angles. You gotta master this stuff. Really just watch as much porn as you possibly can, figure out what they're doing, and then repeat that, because that is going to create amazing sexual experiences. You think they're just filming porn, they're just making up these scenes and they're all just actors? No, they're doing exactly what works in sex and what is proven to work, and these women love that shit, dude. So you gotta go in there, master your physical technique, learn all these skills so you can pound them away, because that is all that matters. Okay, so this video was probably more fun for me to make than it should have been, but if you did not understand the point of this video, then I don't know what to say, but basically do the opposite of everything I have said in this video. Nothing I have said in this video is going to lead to anything other than bad, meaningless, awful sexual encounters that are questionable in nature and probably shouldn't ever happen in any circumstance. But, you know, a lot of internet advice out there is giving you these tips, these pointers, as if they are truth, as if they are fact, and they are absolutely horrible. So do the opposite of all these things I've said in this video, and you will actually be a pretty good sexual master, and you'll be a great sexual partner. So anyway, just wanted to have fun, make this little video, show you guys what is out there, basically, because people do preach these things, and show you what to look out for. If anyone's telling you these things, any of these tips on this list of mine, don't listen to them. Come to my channel and get actual sexual advice and be actually good at sex and have a healthy sexual relationship with people. And yeah, so anyway, if you like this video, leave me a like. If you want more content, more good sex advice, come back for more. Definitely subscribe. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I had fun making it. So anyway, hope to see you in the next video. And let's get out there and slay some pussy the right way. So everything opposite of what you heard in this video. Bye, guys.